Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and our FLE VT company. Let me see.
The day you get your Clear Choice dental implants makes every day a Let's Dig In day. Take a bit.
There we go. Gotta get a copyright-free music in there because that's very important. Let me see. Where we at? We're right there today. All right. Now, I got to get a charger for my phone because I desperately do need my phone to be fully charged today because I got a lot of running around to do. And on that phone, that's where I keep my Lyft account. So we need to keep that charged. Matter of fact, where is my, I got a cord that works better for this thing. I got to go pick me up a quick charge. I think I have a quick charge today. So, the new technology is available now. It's sold quite nicely. New minute, please. We're having stuff around the shop. Now I'm pushing air through the shop because when it gets hot outside, thank God we got a cool day today because I got to be around a lot today. Thank the Lord for a cool day because we got work to do today. I got to be around quite a bit. Oh my God, charge doesn't work on this one because for some reason this port is just too wide for this one. All right, let me think here. Where's the other cord at? The other one works perfect. It'll fit in there perfectly. I gotta get that one instead. And I just gotta figure exactly where I just put it at that fast, that quick. Oh, here it is. All right, let's put it over here. Yeah, launch date for the Quasar was supposed to be on the 14th, but the product has been doing. The sale on the product have been doing extremely well. Come on, man. Can I get something that works on here, please? Because we need this phone. We need it for work today. Come on. Charge, baby. Charge. Get a little charge. Is it plugged in? Man, the first one, everything is plugged in. Oh, it is plugged in. Ah, man. Really? We're going to do it this way. We got to do it that way. It's not going to work that way. It's going to be such a headache. Do it that way. And for some reason, this charge for this phone is not working. It's not allowing me to charge on here. Why? Okay, let's be patient. We'll get this working. For some reason, it's not. It got to be. All right, there we go. There we go. I think we got the charge. Let me see. Yeah, perfect. It's charging. Okay, cool. Only we don't touch that cord, which we have to. Because I put it literally right next to the freaking mouse. Ah! Alright, hopefully that didn't disrupt. I need to keep this phone charged. I got to be around a lot of places today. I got to go to the storage unit. I got to drop off. Get this ready. I had to clear out the section of the garage door. Take all that out because we have insulation around it. So I had to remove all that out of the way. So, better get that finished and get that done. And man, we got good, excellent results from the Quasar. Quasar had amazing results. It started selling before we could launch the product. Had amazing results. We had people contact us about the Quasar. Is it available? Can they order now? And I just want to say, you know what? We're just going to make it available. And people have been coming in and they've been buying it. And it's an amazing product. It is. It's a really amazing product. It is actually one of our best. It's our latest. Yesterday, we discontinued. Make sure my charge is still hitting. All right, good. Yesterday, we discontinued the Alpha Cinemax. It's the Alpha Cinemax? It's the Alpha Cinemax. Black, that was discontinued yesterday. Because they were skipping it and just buying the new stuff. They always usually buy the new stuff that we have. We're blessed to have. So, it has been an amazing blessing. It has been an amazing blessing. The Lord has been opening up doors for everything to push through for us. We have a new workplace pretty soon we're going to be working at. and we have the technology is selling. It's selling before the launch date. It's just been going well. The gallons have been selling the fastest. And usually the gallons are the ones that actually sell the fastest. You know, you get like, you know, a gallon and 2 quarts. And guess what we're asked yesterday? This is why I tell people at the end of the day why it's important to have your stuff tested. And people don't want to do this. They don't want to do the testing. They want to make fast money real quick. You know, that comes back, right? Your customer gets that. They're going to put it in a fully lit environment. It's going to do a lot of stuff with your product. If you don't have those tests done, you don't know the capability of your product, they're going to test that for you. And they're going to come back and they're going to complain about it because they're going to say, hey, look, because it's your fault at the end of the day. It's not their fault. It's your fault. If you tested your stuff properly, you know exactly what to put in your specification sheets, you know? And that way, at the end of the day, the customer has guidelines on what they can do with the product, which is very important. But the testing against black paints, black fabrics, against with black screens, gray screens, whatever screen you're developing, you should be doing those tests to begin with, because this will come up in conversations with customers. They're going to ask this question. We are the ones who started the black versus black test. It was a way of us backing our products to prove that our products were going to match, like, you know, other fabrics, films, and stuff like that, and plastics and all that stuff like that. Anything that someone can use to try to duplicate our products. So that's a very important test to do. And then you have to do this on color level. You have to do it on low lumen levels. You have to do all that stuff. It's very important that these tests are done. So with that being said, yesterday we're blessed to get an order. We got another order yesterday. It came through, and the order, the first thing one of the things they asked us was, how do I know that I can't go to Home Depot or Lowe's or someplace like that and do the same thing, which are, you know, the same thing versus your product. And that's why I could sit there and honestly say to them and say, hey, look, you're on the marketplace right now, just scroll down a little lower and you'll see all our tests on black versus black. That's why it's important to have that stuff on your site, because the customers are going to ask it. People who are doing business are going to ask it. Man, I tell you, we got a lot of boxes coming in. Actually, not that much, to tell you the truth. Did I tape this thing up correctly? Hold on, look at that. I didn't tape it right. I'm going to tape it again. I think I can double tape all these boxes twice. That's what I'm going to do. But anyway, then people get mad at us at the end of the day and they go, oh, you know, you're going to ask the question. We got asked that question yesterday. Yes, we got asked that question about the quasar. Does that stuff match house paint? Will it match fabrics and all that stuff? We literally got asked that question yesterday. They're going to ask you that question. You know what I say? You're on the marketplace, scroll down. You can see all the testing we have done versus all different forms of black surfaces, even painting the screens. And they buy right there from the door because they know the stuff is tested. If I go to any certified, anybody got a black diamond, elite screen, any one of the people who have one of those high-end screens, can I convince that person who has the money to pay for one of the screens clearly to buy our stuff instead? Yes, because we did the test. What about somebody working with projector mapping applications, visual effects, special effects? And they say, hey, look, does your product work with this particular piece of equipment? Yeah, we got that equipment ourselves. Not like probably them, but yeah, we got the mapping equipment. There you go. Demonstration's done. Ultra short throws, fully lit environments. Is it weatherproof? All that stuff you have to have done. Because these are questions that are literally going to come up by customers. I think when people don't do this kind of testing, they look at the customers and they're just supposed to be idiots. That's what they do. And you're insulting your own customers, because customers are going to do research. If they research the projector, guess what else they're going to research? Your product. That's why you have to make sure all your stuff is tested. Well, you know, people want to get on camera, speak a bunch of mumbo jumbo, no testing at all whatsoever, and figure they're going to get away with it. No, you're not going to get away with it. There are millions of my kind out there, just like me. That's why I test my stuff, because I know there's people just like me. They're going to ask all those questions, because I'm going to ask those questions. That's why my stuff has to be tested. And I think everybody else should do the same thing. This stuff needs to be tested. Batch numbers, extremely important. Being able to ship back your product and have a good return policy, extremely important to have all that. Very important, very, very important to have all that in play. Because again, it shows the customer at the end of the day, you can back your products up, and it's a product they're going to trust. So I'm happy when that customer said, hey, what is the difference between your product and everyday black paint? All I had to do was say, look, who's on the site already, about to make the purchase. Come over here, and all you gotta do is go over to the black shop we have over here. There's which one popping up. He was right about there, about to make his purchase on the gallon. I said, look, all you gotta do is scroll down. You see that, gentlemen? You know what that is? That's our test. That's our test on black versus black on everything you could possibly think of testing our products against fabrics and paints and films and everything. Now, when customers see this kind of testing, inside, outside, 720p, even on high lumen projectors to show that even if you jump the lumen count, you can't pull a white level out of a screen, they can't do it. This is why they buy from us. We can back it up. This is supposed to be, this should be on every single company's page that sells a screen paint. Excuse me. You see that right there? That glass screen right there? That's technology that's not even available yet. And it's been tested already. To not match a black surface or black paint. And this right here is the Quasar. What I'm going to be shooting today is we got the screen still standing up and we can still run the test with no problem. Well, not test, demonstration pretty much. We're going to drop at 1,000 lumens and do the demonstration. So I can have it in that spot right over there. I'm not going to hang the screen back up. I already got it down. I already got it set up right here. Look at my projectors and stuff is equipped so I'm running and do that demonstration today. Look up full faithful and do that demonstration. And yeah, put it right there where it belongs in that spot over there. I think I'm going to probably, let me see. Ooh, I should just put it up on the screen freaking this way, and then that way I can probably run an application off of it. Oh, well, that'd be cool. I ain't think about doing that one yet. Oh, we got time to do it. Because we're not leaving anytime soon. Right now, we're still working on paperwork. And I also got a mold inspector to go to that place at the end of the day and make sure everything is good. But everything should be good. I got a real sensitive kind of smell for mold. Once you go through a little incident like that, yeah, you pick up some senses on that. And I can tell. But we got to be doing our walkthrough pretty soon of our new building. We're going to be going through. But, let me see. Yes, we can pull this out for a minute. Everything is packed. Oh, you cut it out. Because I can't have the door open and you running around. I know the dumb stuff you do on a regular basis. Definitely know the dumb stuff you do on a regular basis. The door's staying shit. Oh, you're staying in the bunker. He's in the bunker right now because he'll try to sneak out. And the last thing I need to have is my cat disappear on me on the day that I'm basically moving to a new place. And you're going to stay right there. He's good. He got a little fan cooling system on top of that. He got the Molex system. I'm actually going to build him a better one than that one. But anyways, this is for the shop setup. So everything's boxed up. Everything's good to go. We got our paint buckets right there. This is where we mix our paints in right there. And that's pretty much it. I had to come in here and I had to clear out the door. So the insulation was sealed around the door. All that's been taken up now so we can get access to the door. Roll it up, bring the truck, and pop, 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 be done. I'm one of those people that comes to organizing, man. All my stuff got to be organized. This section here, move it out, move it out, move it out, be done. No time at all to have it all finished and done. And yeah, recliner. Every shop I'm at, I always got a recliner in my shop. Every single one. And with the massager on it. Because when I'm working and I might have some lower back problems, which I have sometimes from time to time from working, I basically jump in my chair, put the recliner on, turn on the freaking massager, and just watch an IMSR or something and relax. And when everything's back to normal, I get back to work. That's my peace of mind right there. That's what I work on. So for those of you who thought that I was living here, no. When I first came here, I was, but not when I got my little tiny, what do you call it, the home front. I got myself a nice little place on the side. I have no idea why. The naysayers thought at the end of the day that I can't afford to rent a house. I was living in three houses. One, two, three. It was four. I think it was 4 houses I was in. I was in 4 houses. Rented 4 houses, like 1 year apart from each other. I think the last house I was in for 4 years. The other one was 1 year. No, the other one was 2 years. The other one was 4 years. Yeah, the last one was the longest ever for 4 years. But anyway, yeah, I can rent houses. I can do that. I go rent. That's what I do. Which means it's a situation when I first came here, I was going to convert this place into a living quarters, but you know, naysayers got bitter about it and they got angry about it and tried to call zoning and try to get me removed out of the place. That's what they did. Try to make trouble for me. And did that work out? No, it didn't work out at all, period. Nope. God's plan is God's plan. You do all you want, nothing's going to happen to me at all, period. Not a thing. So, I got me a nice little spot and don't pay a lot of money for it. And since I got the whole EcoFlow system put through it, I don't really pay bills anymore. You know, I haven't paid a bill in a long time. I really don't pay any bills. Now, the other place, we don't pay any bills there. We don't pay nothing because everything, our utilities are included. Isn't that amazing? God is amazing, isn't he? So, I just started working in here and that's pretty much it. Now it's time to go to a new place, which is much bigger than this. But, like I said, it served its purpose. And out of this, you know, we had the naysayers crying and whining about, oh, he's in the garage, he's in the garage, he's in the garage. He must have, his business must have fell through. He must not be doing well. He must be broke. And I mean, look where he came from. And now he's in the garage. You don't know my God, do you? You don't know Jesus, do you? I know Jesus. I don't think you know Jesus at all, period. Because in this little tiny spot in here, well, not little, it was actually much bigger than my room. And this one spot right here, we developed that technology right there. That's now selling like crazy on our websites. And got a new office space that is going to allow us to bring clients in to see the screen up close and personal. They'll fly in. They're willing to fly in over here to go to our luxury office and see these screens on display. And that's going to bring us serious major contracts for the company, which is going to allow me to do a lot of cool stuff for other people. All in the name of God. See? If you had really researched me at the end of the day, really knew who I was, you would have realized that I came out of a little tiny rented room. That's how I started my company. Out of a little tiny rented room. And out of that little rented room, I did things in that environment that people today with screen paints haven't even done yet. We developed technology that no one has developed. At that particular time, hologram technology, outdoor projection, screen paints, all that stuff. Even rear technology that put us on the map, allowed us to be able to get rid of one company, build another one, allowed us to be able to get involved with Screen Innovations technology and learn from them, and then basically develop black technology later on in the process. And here we are. And then down to the time I got a chance to develop different colors, screen paints, and everything else we needed. Yep. So we were blessed. Blessed to be to have always amazing technology and always blessed to have amazing customers. No matter how hard these people tried at the end of the day to try to take away everything that I built and put together, it didn't happen. Because God is running our company. God protects us. So it's never, ever going to happen. Never. Because I put my trust in Him and He's my protector. It is never going to happen, naysayer. Never. If anything, you're going to bring destruction upon your own house. That's what you will bring. That's it. You're going to bring destruction and chaos upon your own home. And product's going to take off. Every time we make a product, we pray, we put it in God's hands. We ask Him to bless our products. And every single time, He blesses the products. Because He's the one who gave it to us. He gave us the technology. Let me show you this real quick. This is 3 words. Those are sales numbers right there for today and yesterday. That's just the product just starting up. It gets to a point where we do. That's only from 3 orders. Now imagine when we start doing anywhere between 20, 30, 40 orders a day. And then on top of that, with the new establishment we have, we're going to have companies coming in and they're going to be ordering 80 to 90 gallons of it. One of those orders is from 2 companies that are planning to buy more. They're planning to buy gallons of it. And I mean gallons. As in, it can be shipped in 5-gallon containers. God has everything already set up. Now, for those of you who feel that, oh, you sure? No, I'm not bragging at all. Period. I'm not bragging. I'm showing you how the Lord has blessed our products. Of course, people have naysayers, people who don't understand how God's blessings work. They'll say stuff like that. Now, if I was bragging, I'm like, oh yeah, we make like I used to. I'm not doing that mess anymore. No, our product is what it is. We're blessed to have an amazing technology, and I see God's plan, what He has for us, and I'm just showing you how amazing God is. All those people against me, well, not against me, you're against God, because you can't beat God. Trying to destroy my company, it's not going to happen. And I've literally gotten text messages, not now, because we got new phone numbers and stuff, we blocked them all. Got messages from them saying, oh yeah, we're going to destroy your company, we're going to expose you, you're a scammer, you're a rip-off artist. Yeah, but we're the ones with all the testing. We are. We have all the testing. All the challenges, the batch numbers, black versus black. We do all the testing. And we have the cancellations too on top of that. I have to be in here. Did they time me out? Oh, they did time me out. Damn it. I got to get my LLC for tomorrow. That's what I was in here trying to do. But yeah, that's just a message to you naysayers. Yeah, you can't stop it. You can't stop anything that we do. Everything we have is from our Lord and Savior. Good luck trying to stop God. There we go. Here's my license. This is not my license. My LLC. So if you notice, if you look at my LLC, there's no address attached to it. You know why? Because it was actually registered to my domain. Why would I put it to a brick and mortar? I'm not running a brick and mortar. It doesn't make any sense. That's where it's registered. It's registered to the domain. So there's no address there at the end of the day. No. Don't do that. You get yourself in a lot of trouble. You basically have an e-commerce business and you design an LLC. Mind you, that's a government document you're filling out right there. And you sit there and fill in the form that you have a brick and mortar, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because they're expecting to see a brick and mortar. And what's the problem he's going to have at the end of the day, I hate to bring it up in this conversation, is this LLC is attached to his landlord's property, which probably does have an LLC sitting on top of it too. And it's going to cause a confliction, like, wait a minute, wait. How is his business running from here and his business running here? And they're going to go back and see the timeline, whose LLC has been around the longest, which of course the landlord's is going to pop up. That's going to clear it up real quick. But they are going to notify him, let him know that there's another LLC linked to his business. And he's going to contact him and say, what the heck did you do? Can't do that. That's why I tell people, if you're developing LLCs and you have an e-commerce business, link it to your e-commerce business. Do not link it to the building in which you are renting from. This can get you in trouble. And he linked it to a building he was rented from. So yeah, it's going to come up. And on top of that, what's worse is this LLC has it's missing documents. So it's missing a statement due date. It's already been passed, way past the due date. The due date I think was like 20 something, August something, the 8th or whatever. It's way past. It's like a year past the due date. So right about now, I know these agencies at the end of the day, his account's coming up delinquent. So now they're sending out letters quite promptly to his address requesting those documents. And if they don't receive it after a while, then next thing they're going to do is they're going to send him another letter saying he has to go before a panel. And they're going to actually bring him in for questioning to find out exactly why these documents were done. And they're going to do some digging around and find out that his company has been around longer than 5 years and that what he filled out on the form was incorrectly, and then they're going to bring him in again for something else, which is far worse. And this is going to involve criminal charges. Because again, you can't do that. You can't commit perjury on government documents. It'll get you in a lot of trouble. I don't know why you wouldn't put 5 months in. Why would you even do that? You know they can find it. Yeah, it just baffles me. When people fill out paperwork for documents, why would you lie on that? Do you know how easy it is for them to figure all that out and find out that fast, that quick? They will literally go through your stuff that quick, that fast. They go through your YouTube channel, Facebook, social media site. They got access to your PayPal account. It's the government. They can go anywhere they want. They got access to all that. How long has this company been around? They can go check your sales numbers, how far you go back. And that's what they're going to do. They'll find he's been around longer than 5 months that he put down on the statement. They're going to contact the attorney from LegalZoom and have a conversation with him, and he's going to say, look, I just basically just, you put down at the bottom that it says that you basically filled out the application to the best of your knowledge and so and so that you stand behind what you wrote 1%, pretty much that's it. And you're like, he signed it, so I asked him, was he 100% sure? And he said yes, so they can't go after him, he's clear, can't go after him. They're real punctual about that kind of stuff, especially when it comes from Uncle Sam. I told you I made a mistake when I put down, I got an EIN number, and I made a mistake and I put myself down as an employee, which I shouldn't have did that. I said, how many employees? And I put myself down. They contacted me on that one. I explained to them I made the mistake and I put down myself. Now, if I did something stupid and tried to make my company seem big, and I put down I got 20 employees, I'd have been in a lot of trouble. But because I put down one, I wasn't in any trouble, because usually it's the usual mistake that people make. They count themselves as an employee. So you need to clarify that a little better. Like, if you're the owner, don't put down anything. That'll make it much easier. When you say employees, I'm like counting myself as an employer. All right, let's see where the phony's at. The phony. The phone's at my phone, that phone. The phone's at, yeah, we got to keep it charged. Because I have to go down to a storage unit, get all this stuff ready to be taken out. I have to go down and update ID. Which I should have done that a long time ago. You know, people put that one off forever. And let me see, I got to go pick up tape and heavy trash bags. I gotta finish bagging the rest of the stuff and take up my boxes back here. I get that ready. I swear, man, everything went up. Like boxes, let me get boxes for cheap. They went like $10 for boxes now. Like 3 boxes for $10. Just get the United States Postal Service boxes and just basically just tape them and funnel those suckers. And it works out fantastic. When I got it done, I got a whole bunch of boxes left over that I can use basically for work. It all works out. All right, so I got any printing paper in here? None. Why do we ever have paper? We really never have paper. I'm gonna go over to writing because I'm gonna unpack it and everything. I'm gonna go pick up some printing paper so I can print these documents out. Have that done. All right, so the only thing we have left is the Wi-Fi. What's our temperature going to do today? Oh, it's 83. It's actually 10 I haven't been doing. Oh shoot! Yeah, nice to get locked going too. I haven't been doing any daily walking and talking right now. And we ain't got the time. I'm too busy. I'm in a transition period right now. Transition period means I got to get everything set up, everything go. I got to get down here, get this lease signed, and everything done. Yeah, I got so much to do. It's not even funny. And then once I get settled into this setup over there, then I got to go rent out the other spot. Because mind you, I'm not doing any videos in this building. I'm just going to do basically that building is being set up for our clients. That's what it's for. So when I got my business cards, brochures, all that stuff, I'm showing stuff off. We got a meeting building they can go to and they can see the technology right up front. We can meet, sign contracts, do a conference, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, we got the 800 number too. I told you, I worked everything out. So that's what that's for. It's for our clients. You know, keep that on a different level. Now, when I go out there and I'm doing like on site, we'll show those places right there with no problem. So yeah, we're gonna go out there and do a couple of videos here and there. Go to this place and that place. One place I was looking at was like $12 an hour. But you're only gonna be there like 1 hour. I'm not really gonna shoot a long video. We shoot promo demonstration in that environment. And we'll probably come back a couple of times there in that same building because why not cover the whole building? That'd be nice if we can do it in each section and everything to show the technology functions on different environments. That'd be cool. So that we are going to be showing off on YouTube. Most likely, I told you, 2 YouTube channels we have. We got one called Motherball Screens. That one is definitely going to, that one's going to have the videos on it. Videos from different sites that we go to. That's going to be for that one. The one we have here, we're just going to do our picture slideshows and stuff like that. Our little shorts, we're going to do it on this channel only. That's how we're going to set it up. So, breaking it all down. Break it down. Much work to do. Oh, man. We got a nice little kitchen in that place, too. In my office, nice kitchen. Yeah, I'm going to get some work food. What is work food for me? Great junk food. And I definitely got to bring some of my gym equipment in. Because I got gym equipment just about everywhere. Definitely got to bring in my usual stuff. My chin-up bar, my dumbbells, my rowing machine. I'm definitely bringing my rowing machine over from the house. Maybe in the middle of a conference call. Man, I'm telling you, I am so happy. So happy. Oh, I got you. Finally got you out of here. Man, that jerk was fucking me off, man. Okay, you got the shop aired out. Temperature is nice in here. There you go. We got to flush heat out of here from time to time. So I'm running projectors in here. This place can heat it really quick. Remember, everything here is insulated. Traps everything in here. So we got to basically open up and flush air in and out of here. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Happy people. I'm so happy. What's up, Taco Bear? Oh, his office. He got his own little office in there. We got a little office section for him. A little section, a little office. He got his own little table. He has his little office chair, which is kind of crazy. I had to find an office. They make office chairs for cats. Did you know that? Yep. So he got an office chair, and he got his ties. Got all his ties set up. Woo! Take his pictures for him. I don't think we're going to do the bow tie. I think we are going to pick up a couple more cat ties for him. These are Taco's ties right there. Got a couple of nice ones. I like this one right here. That's this beautiful tie right there. You're going to get a whole bunch of pictures of Taco. We're going to put him in the hallway. So that way, you know, my clients can see Taco the cat. And yes, Taco is registered as an emotional support cat, so I can take him anywhere I want to take him. Got him registered. And they actually didn't go support cat. That's when I got him. I got him right when I was going through depression and COVID was acting up, and I was in the house by myself. And Mr. Taco came along. Right there, right, Mr. Taco. Besides, Taco got his own screen paint coming out. You know, we're still working on that. Taco has his own screen paint coming out, and that's going to be a great place to have people come in and check it out. And all proceeds are going to go to the SPCA to help other animals. Mr. Taco. Mr. Taco. We're going to be working on the Apex Gamer. That's the next one. That's the next project. The Apex Gamer and Theater on the Go. You can see it's a dedicated gamer. Dedicated gamer. Now, I do apologize. We cannot show the shop. Before we did something here, we tried to do it, and we got stalked by some weird people on YouTube. We already know who they are. We mentioned their names multiple times, and on the daily walk and talk, yeah, they were stalking our company. Creepy stuff, just plain creepy. So no, we're not going to show that. We will be on site, not a problem, and we have folders on all the individuals that were involved in this. Gentlemen, just keep in mind. If these establishments come back and they mention your name, your folder will be handed over, including police documents and also too with charges we have against you with the FBI. Let them know that we already have it situated, have it taken care of, and we know who you are. If they decided they want to file criminal charges against you, they have the right. So if you reach out to any one of these companies, they will file charges against you. And they will have all your information. So, places where you work, places where you live, yes, we have all your information. So you go ahead, remember I prep for everything. You go ahead and you contact anybody who's affiliated with you, anybody, and you're going to get blamed for it because you have charges on you now. So keep in mind, you better pray that nobody that you're affiliated with decides to do something that didn't tell you, you're going to get blamed for it. Because you know why? When you start a rumor, just to let you know, and other people carry out that rumor, you get blamed for it also. Because you're the one who initially started. It's called cause and effect. And you can be charged for it. So you better pray that no one else reaches out to it. If they do, guess what? More charges for you, and your information gets passed right over. All that's going to come up in court. Because the court, let you know that your rumor triggered off all this. Mind you, Fernando stands to serve the most jail time. Usually he may be looking at a 50-year prison term. He may be looking at a 50-year prison term. Very easy because he's the one who started the rumor. So I'm not joking when I said, at the end of the day, Mr. Fernando, you're not going home at all, period. No, you are not. And I'm not going to wait for you to do something stupid. I'm going to send a representative to California to begin the process of filing criminal charges and getting a warrant for your arrest. Right from the door. So that's going to be taken care of very soon. So you know that. Before the end of the year, we'll have a warrant for your arrest. So it's coming. Because he was the head leader. He's the one who started all that. He's the one who spearheaded the campaign to start all that nonsense. So we're going to take care of him first. So I am going to issue a warrant get a warrant for your arrest. And I will have a spokesperson that does work for our company to go down and have that business taken care of. They'll be in California to make sure they get all that taken care of. You can get a warrant for your arrest right away. Get you expedited up here. Yes, because I have a lot to do. I have a very busy schedule. I have clients I have to see, and I do not have time for your carrying on and acting up and the way you've been acting like a small child. I don't have time for that. I got a business and a company to run. So I'm going to make sure you're taken care of first. Before the end of this year, I will have a warrant for your arrest, and I will have you in front of a judge. So you know, it's coming. Including the process service, I have to send pay already, but I'm going to get all that back anyway when I take you to court. But the process service, I have to pay to go out and sue you for copyright infringements, which I told you, I'm not taking you to CCB, I'm taking you to federal court for this. This federal court, we can get you jail time. I'm not asking for any particular, before I was asking for a particular type of jail time, I'm not. I'm going to leave it to the judge. I'm going to leave it to the judge to make the decision what kind of jail time you should receive for your actions. Mind you, I never gave you permission to touch my copyrights. Anyone's ever touched my copyrights and used my copyrights without my permission, you got lawsuits coming. So you know that already from the door what's coming. A lot of people are getting sued this year. So if I catch you with my copyrights, if I catch you slandering my company in any way whatsoever, if we see your YouTube channel doing any of these actions whatsoever, you're not getting a cease and desist or cease and desist order, you're not getting any of that. I'm going to file charges for the door, and we're going to drag you into court and we're going to file lawsuits against you. So I would advise you, if you want to take it as a joke, knock yourself out. But I would advise you to start moving stuff quick, and I mean extremely fast, before we find it. As for the rest of you, we have information on, there's nothing you can do to erase Jack. You're automatically going to be sued right from the door, you're going to be taken care of. And Fernando is the one we're going to start with first. So that's the first order of business, is to basically get him in front of a judge as soon as possible. Start the process. Whoop. And everything else, I basically got to just get back to work on it. Which means I have to be at City Hall on Monday to start the process for the end. What was it? He's being $12,000 small claims support. Oh, the digital 2.0. You did a violation to the batch number on that. So I have to bring you to court for that. So I have to go file for that. Because I don't want statute of limitations to run out. And I got a few defamation lawsuits I have to file too on top of that. Because you did use my face without my permission. Yeah, they're gonna have. It's gonna be a busy end of the year for these guys. They did some dumb stuff. McAfee's in a lot of trouble because McAfee used the restaurant over, even in its own state. He used the restaurant's, I think a bar in Crossing it is. He used their address without their permission, and now they have all his information and they're filing. They're gonna file some charges. Can't do that at the end of the day. You can use somebody's address without their permission. That's like somebody on YouTube right now. They their home is somebody using their address that can make crimes. You know what happens at the end of the day? That stuff can come back to them. So yeah, let them know. Contact the owner. Let them know. All right, now I'm gonna get back. I gotta take my machines. Matter of fact, I got a lot of work when I get down there because I ordered my cases already. I got these two machines to take apart, so I do want to clean them out, take them apart. I'm not doing that here. I'm doing it when I get to the shop. Let me see. All right. So I guess let's see. process the orders on Saturday. We're going to be shipping out on Monday. Alright, so, well, to tell you the truth, really honestly, if anyone places orders, your order would have to go out between Tuesday and Wednesday. Because the orders we already put in, we're done. We already completed that first set. So next ship out date is going to be Tuesday and Wednesday. That's the next ship out dates. And I think what I'm going to do too, because our workshop is a little farther away from the postal service, I'm going to set up a pickup. Where, I mean, they can come and just pick up the packages right from there. Because basically it's a commercial environment anyway, you know, might as well. I mean, set it up where they can do an actual pickup. They can pick up the packages right from there. That way we don't have to go anywhere. They can just share it there, pick them up from there. That'd be fantastic. Got a nice little big parking lot where they can come up to the building and they can pick it up from there. So that works out fine. We'll do it that way. The post office box we're working on today, because all our mail now is going to our post office box, you know. So it's a post office box, but we got it set up for like a virtual box. It just has an office address to it. You ever seen those before? They're fantastic for business. Gives us a more professional address than the post office box. But it's still post office. It still goes to the post office. But it's no cool way they do it. So I set up for one of those. You pay a monthly fee for that one too. All right. I've been working on this. A little more of this today, and bit by bit getting that done. We got like 6:46. All right, so we might just get started in doing the demonstrations on 1,000 lumens and get that done. And I can pack all that up. At least I'll have that finished. Oh man. Let me see something. I have those here. Try something here. So I'm still going to do daily walk and talk. Right now, I'm just a little busy right now. Definitely going to do that. And it's going to be done differently. I'm not doing it from my new place, so that's not going to happen. I'm definitely not going to do it from my home front. That's definitely not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lift down to downtown, and I'm going to do it downtown. That way, I can keep my place private where I work at, and I can keep my home front private where I work at. And that's how I'm going to do it. We're not going to be here anymore, and we're not going to be showing our shop off like that. Got family vacation coming pretty soon. There's people on these planning a trip. I'm not going anywhere far, it's just local. But at least I get a chance to go out and do something. I've been working my behind off since I've been down here. I've been working my behind off. I haven't done anything at all, period. I was supposed to go to Donny Park, but I'm always working, doing something. Never get a chance to get it done. Where's my grill at? Already got a drill sheet there. I was supposed to go to Donny Park. Never got a chance because every time I turn around, it's something I got to do. Let's see, no drill bits here. I'll tell you one thing. That's the benefits of having a garage door, because loading stuff onto the truck is going to be so much easier. But your garage gave me a couple of nice ideas that I started before that. probably next year, business should be doing extremely well next year. I'm going to get myself some land, and I'm going to build me a place. And I want to do a kind of a part of it, like kind of a garage setting, because I like the fact of having that big door you can open up and move stuff out back and forth. It makes things so easier. So I'm going to build it like a garage setting, but a house and garage combined together, something like that. But I do want a big door that I can just open up and just see everything just expand. Kind of like that concept. I'm doing it that way. Come back down through here. No. Too busy. I mean, it's business in the day. I'm going to be way too busy. I'm not going to have any time. Let's be frank here. Let's be frank. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a workaholic. I'm kind of do too much as a workaholic, but I work a lot of hours, and I'm not going to have that kind of time. Oh, man. My friend, we didn't put any of those up. Well, we had a whole box of those things. We put none of them up. We packed everything up. One in here. We got so many stuff. Going stuff here and there. Oh, we got the charging here, but we definitely need that. And my glasses are here. Keep taking business in that box. One thing I'm happy about this workshop, windows. Lots. And I'm gonna miss Charlie. I am. I like the train. But I'm buying me a train. Yeah. Give me a big boy Lionel smoker that makes it all like doo, doo. There's nobody around me. Literally, there's no one around me. At all. I don't have any buildings connected around me. This place is pretty cool. So it's not like, let me see. Gotta be careful because you won't figure it out. You won't ever figure it out, trust me. It's not even in this whole section. It's in a whole different section. You're not even close to where you think it's that way. It's sad if you're thinking that way. It is pretty sad. But remember, everything you're thinking, God already knows it. So, it's like to itself. That's what it is. God knew exactly what we needed. Well, yeah, I'm around all the businesses. That's nice. Because then we show up that ad tech, you're all going to see it. What in the hell? They got a one in here? I never have one. I gotta go to the change machine. Our change is stacking up. $30, $40 worth of change. And they're interested in ad tech, which makes it even better because the people that were renting from, they're interested in ad tech. Because I was showing on the screen, the window, I told you that stuff pays off. The smoke lounge, you get paid for that thing. I mean, that advertising the glasses basically was fantastic. I wish they got more demonstrations on that, but that was enough. That was good enough. And yeah, we showed them that, and they were like, "Ooh, man, that's interesting." They said, "You know, that's how we got to talk about this." It's because what they do for a living, man, we can advertise that through glass. Man, that'll put their store on the map. I know exactly some cool ideas too on how to do it. Basically, back to ties. The vacation is over. Back to ties. Time to get a little desk. Got his running wheel coming in. We can work out. Yeah. We got the big parking lot. We'll go out there and test out some of the movie screens up there. Oh, the virtual fish tank. I can't wait to show that thing on. Yeah, virtual fish tank. It's an actual screen. It's a tank. It's a virtual tank we're building. So a portable, baby. Portable. Man, we're going to get a chance to do a lot of cool stuff. We're going to get a lot of chance. We're going to get a chance to basically keep developing good technology for our customers. And hopefully, Lord willing, if it be His will, we'll be at one of them big trade shows pretty soon. If it be His will. How do they have all these screws? You barely have tons of screws. They pack something like that on jack. Alright, we just do it that way. Maybe it's just meant to be for us not to find anything. So that's it. So we're just pack it up, pack it up. Alright, we'll do it this way. That's how we'll do it. Let me see. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. No, you can't find even two screws. I can't find anything. All right, so we're just assigned this, so we don't need to do that. We'll just put it right there. Leave it at the surface. Alright, this is what we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to do all this when I come back. Because again, I don't have any tape here to tape up the samples. Nothing. At all, period. And I need to get this one done. I'm going to have to put there. For some reason I have to figure out why I can't find two screws. You're going to be putting all the freaking screws we have. Tons of screws everywhere. So we need just two screws to hang that thing back up. Just want to get the 1,000 lumen test done. It's not a test, it's a demonstration. I just want to have up there. Do we need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. So, at least if I can get the screen hung up, I don't have. Oh, wait. Hold on. All right, that's one. That'll work right there. I know I throw screws everywhere all the time. Coffee kind of screw. Let's sweep the screws on the bottom. This one. Tell me this is one. Oh man, how do you grab it and drop it back in there? Oh, my struggles. Where are you? Just saw you. Pull all this out of here. Just one screw that for some reason is not in the box. Oh no. There it is in the corner of the box. I really had to struggle to get that thing in there. And then we drop it to the floor. That's fantastic! Alright, there we go. Now we got everything. Hang the screen back up. Put in Old Faithful. Gotta have some tape running somewhere because I really don't feel like coming back in and doing this, but I gotta run around a lot today. I mean a lot. Gotta go to the storage unit, gotta put a down payment for the storage unit, gotta contact my buddy, get a hold of him, get his truck. Then I gotta get this stuff out of here because I want this place to be empty. I mean I literally need to be empty. And get all that finished and done. Because I got a process system that I go through. Every place that I moved at, I pack everything up. I do all the packing. Max never did the packing. Because I don't allow people to do the packing. I do the packing. Because I organize everything. I have to know where everything is exactly at. All the boxes are labeled. Everything is done a certain way. I do all the packing. I can knock the house out less than a day. An entire house be done. Pack the floor and everything. Which I've done it on video. I've done the video. Pack the house up in the video. No, I haven't. Box the house up. Turn everything box up. And everything's category. And it's lined up just right. So when the truck comes up, you just take it off. Bam, 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 bam. Done. That's it. I'm not one of the people that sit around talking, chatting. No. If you bring me down to move, to help you move, I'll break your whole place down, get everything organized. All the dishes will be packed up and bubble wrapped, the whole 9 yards. I do it right by the book, and everything will be done. Everything will be on the truck. Probably by 6 o'clock or whatever, or 7 o'clock, that stuff is in the house already. We can go get something to eat and chill, depending on how much stuff you got at the end of the day. So I don't mind lifting, carrying furniture, because to me, at the end of the day, it's a workout. That's what it's for me. It's just a workout. Chance for me to get an extra workout in? Yeah, why not? I got no problem carrying furniture and all that stuff. And some people, at the end of the day, you can't ask somebody to move. You can ask me to move. I'll help you move, but no problem. All you got to do is feed me. That's it. So all you got to do is feed me. Ain't got to be nothing expensive. Give me a pizza. That's all you got to give me. Hamburger, heck, give me a Snickers bar. Don't care. I just like to move. I like to move. I like to paint. So I painted all my friends' places. They got a new nursery to put in for the kids. I'll go out and pick out the paint. I like good stuff. I'll spend $50 for a gallon because I know it's a one good application. Color's gonna be nice and vivid. It's gonna be bland, washed out, dull. I hate that mess at the end of the day. What do you do? And then they don't tape up the floors. They don't tape up the baseboards correctly. They'll put down a drop cloth, paint all over the floor. Yeah, I seen somebody do that. I was really upset. Could have did a better job. But anyway, I like painting. So I put my Al Green on, maybe some Frank Sinatra on. Go in there and just paint your place up. I've done my place 100,000 times. You see how many times I painted that house over and over again, different rooms and stuff. I like to paint. So I'm one of those people like, hey, who's moving? You moving? Really, you moving? I'll be over. Make sure you feed me. That's all that matters. Yep. Knock that place out in no time at all. I think I moved all my friends. I moved all my friends, the majority of my family members. I moved them too. But when it comes down time for me to move, I don't ask anybody because I do it myself. Now I got people that help me load stuff onto the truck and stuff like that. Yeah, but boxing and organizing, that's my thing. Whew. Yep, I got a system on how I do it. One thing I never understand, people say like, moving is something hard to ask somebody. How hard to ask somebody to move? If that's your buddy at the end of the day, you should never problem about to move. How hard is it? How lazy can you be? That's that hard as a move. Now if they got that furniture like my mother got at the end of the day, my mother has old, she has that like real heavy furniture, like that Indian oak wood furniture. Takes like 9 people to lift up a coffee table, an ottoman, that kind of furniture. Yeah. So you gotta go in there with the weight belt and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm ready to get ready to work out it today. I need a longer screw than this. This is a much bigger piece of wood. Let me see if I can find some, because I need to hang this screen up. And right now I'm killing time, because right now I only can leave out of here. I got here early to do this and get some stuff in here ready. But I still have to leave out here at 9 because that's when everything opens up. I wish everything opened up at 7. Nice. Because I'm up at 4. And I get in here at 6. And somebody was looking at my YouTube channel and said, wait a minute, you get there at 6 o'clock. What time do you get in the morning? I get up in the morning 4 o'clock every single day. Every single day, I get up at 4. Now, if I'm sick, most likely it'll be at 6 o'clock when I get up and then my day kind of shifts because I'm up late. But for me, it's 4 o'clock every single day. If I'm not sick or something like that. But yeah, it's 4 o'clock. And by the time I get up at 4, I'm at the home front. I got to bust down, clean, and do that area over there. And I come over here at 6, and I come down here and do my work down here. And then I leave out of here and go from that. Same thing when I get to the new place. It's the same thing. 4 o'clock in the morning, bust down the home front, get everything done and take care of there. I got projects I'm working at the home front. And then at 6 o'clock, I'm over at the other shop. And I'm over at the other shop until around 9 o'clock. I leave out of there and I go back to the home front. So I spend more time at the shop than I literally spent at my own place. And for those people saying, but that's not true. Well, if you ever see me when I was at the Karen place, I was there every single day, 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock. So I spent more time over there than I spent literally in my own place, my own apartment. That's why next time around, once I get the little piece of land, I'm going to put my shop in my home all at the same place, and then I'm just be there home working all the time. That's pretty much what I do. Keep in mind, It isn't just screen paint for me. I'm at multiple different projects at the same time. I'm still working on the cardboard PC setup because I want to get that whole setup right there. I got a PS5 system coming through, so I want to take that apart and modify that for a setup. I'm going to have that on site, by the way, so you can see when I got done working with it, because I definitely want to show you my work when I get done. I got a RetroPie system customized on building for myself. I got a couple of really cool screens I'm working on. I'm also too studying hydroelectric energy and water filtration systems, because that's something I want to incorporate on the new land that I'm actually getting for my home. And I want to basically incorporate that into a tiny home community that I can actually rent out to people for a much lower cost, which I told you that big dream I have at the end of the day about helping other people out. So yeah, I got other projects I'm working on besides screen painting. So, you know, I'm constantly always working, all the time, working and building something. It isn't like for me to kind of work like, oh my goodness, I gotta be up. No, it's kind of enjoyable. I like doing this stuff. Tons of research. I gotta go through YouTube, and I gotta run YouTube. YouTube, I get a lot of research from YouTube, a lot of stuff from Google, and I say I have to crack a lot of books to learn this stuff. Look at other projects I'm working on today. Yep. I'm even working on a new toilet too. A new toilet for off the grid. Runs completely off rainwater. It's free. I still can't get I hate paying for water. I'm only paying for something I should have done. I can see if you're out and about and you're paying for water, but it's the biggest scam on the planet. You can't drink from your fountains. You can't drink from your faucets. You get sick if you do. There's all kinds of enzymes and bacteria in your water. Now mind, you pay for a treatment plant to clean your water. That's what you're paying for. A huge place that they're going to clean your water so you can basically use it. But you still can't drink it. And some of that water is harsh when it comes. That's why people get water softeners, because the skin gets beat up pretty bad. Because the water's harsh. So you just paid all this money to have water, a water bill, to still go out and buy bottled water. You see how backwards that is? People spend so much money. I watch them cases and cases of bottled water. But you pay for water. Yeah, there you go. Wake up call. Knock yourself out. Enjoy that one. Next time you're basically buying bottled water for your home, and you pay for water for your home. So you're saying, well, I bathe in it. I know people who bathe in it too, yeah, but on top of that, they got a softener system put in because the water's too harsh when it comes to. Well, I thought the water was purified, and you can't drink it from the fountain. Oh, to make you sick, right? So you can't drink it. You got to get a filter up there to clean water that's supposed to be clean that you're paying for. It's like 4th of July. You ever understand the theory behind 4th of July? How it all got started? The whole thing about the freedom in 1776? Well, by the way, just to add real quick, the reason why black people celebrate Juneteenth because slavery was abolished in 1865. So in 1776, slavery was still raging on, and consider the fact that it really wasn't considered to be our independence. But here's the funny part about the whole 1776 thing. So basically, you all know basically this was separate from England because England was charging all these taxes. I'm a history junkie. But anyway, so it was more than just a tea tax. There was also a stamp tax involved too. And people became infuriated and figured out, hey, this keeps on going. They're going to tax just about everything. Everything is going to be taxed. So yeah, they did get a little greedy on the tax, and which is messed up because they did decide to dress up like the American Native Indians and dump tea into the Boston Harbor, which was wrong because they tried to frame them for something that they were doing, which was kind of bad to begin with. But here's the interesting part about it. They went through all that to separate themselves from England, to travel here to America, which again, Christopher Columbus, who claimed to discover America, which you can't discover something that someone's already living on it. That's the equivalent of me kicking in your front door and hiring an army to pull you out of your own home and stick a flag in the middle of your property and say, this is mine. Pretty much what he did. But anyway, so the whole thing started on taxes, right? So now, they're in a land where there's no taxes. They have freedom, all right? But that's not going to last long because now they're going to fight for their freedom to get that. And the interesting thing about it, when you think about it, you still pay for taxes. Yeah, you pay taxes on the fireworks. And this is the part, because we're literally at a fireworks stand with my family. And I'm thinking like, you know, you're paying for fireworks. And you're paying taxes on fireworks to celebrate freedom from not paying taxes. Mine just got blown today. There you go. Some people probably already figured that one out already. But yeah, you are paying taxes for a holiday to not pay taxes. And you pay taxes on tea, by the way. I drink a lot of tea, I know. Isn't that interesting? It's crazy, ain't it? Yep. Either way. I think they should have it. Delaware is the only place that can you can celebrate it pretty much on a better level because Delaware doesn't pay taxes. So people who celebrate 4th of July in Delaware are actually celebrating the holiday, and the rest of us are not because you're literally paying taxes on something that you literally went to war for to not pay taxes. On the fireworks that you're using to celebrate the holiday, you just pay taxes on it. They should just have it this way. They should just have 4th of July as a tax-free day. No taxes for all of July. That's the way it should be. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be fantastic. No taxes. Businesses, everybody. Nobody pay taxes. That's not going to happen, but you know what I'm talking about. But still, it's just so backwards on that. Yep. Now, do I celebrate 4th of July? Yeah, I do celebrate 4th of July. Celebrate 4th of July, Juneteenth. Celebrate all of it. But let's be frank here. Let's be honest here. At the end of the day, you just pay taxes on a holiday to not pay taxes. How that came to be, I'll tell you the truth honestly, I really don't. Who started that at one point? Because it wasn't here at one point. It was in England. It wasn't here. That's like, what I don't understand is land tax. Like, it just baffles the daylights out of it. You pay taxes on land, but you don't own the land, and you don't own the house. You don't own the house on the land because you don't own the land under the house. Which is kind of messed up. Because even if you own the house and you stop paying taxes, you lose the house. Even though you do own it, you paid it off, it's yours. But technically it's not yours. It's owned by the government. So, is there any land, possibly? Yeah, there's actually a place called Slab City. Slab City doesn't pay taxes. As a matter of fact, it's not even owned by the government. They have no jurisdiction down there. That's why I think a lot of people go down there. And it's not like people think people go to Slab City or people that are just bombed. No, they're very intelligent, smart people down there. There's all types of people down there. Very fascinating. I actually watched an entire documentary in Slab City. I found it quite fascinating. It's the last place on earth where you have actual freedom. But anyway, that whole thing with the tax thing, yeah, that's really interesting. That's why I would never own a house as long as I live. Nope, not ever. Never. I studied some back in the 1950s, 1920s, all that. Yeah. I think, yeah, you should pay taxes on things. You should pay taxes. You should. That's how things get worked. I think that's how things fixed. But I think certain things should be yours. I think if you basically buy a house and you paid it off and it's yours, the land should be included with it. Why shouldn't the land be included with it? It should be your land. It should belong to you. You paid for the house, didn't you? All right, then the land should be yours. That's like you buying a car and saying that, okay, the car is yours, but in order to keep the motor in the car, you got to pay taxes on it. It's not technically your motor. It belongs to us. You're just going to continue to pay taxes on that motor and pay it back to us so you can keep that motor to run your car. And you're not allowed to put any other motor in it but that motor itself. Don't even try to think about changing it out. If you're going to swap the land, you can basically move your house to another land, but you're still going to pay taxes on that land. So yeah, I find it kind of interesting. Because I had a conversation with my brother about that when he first bought his first home, and I was like, you don't really own that, right? He said, how so? He said, I paid for it, it's mine. I said, I understand that. And what about that land that's sitting underneath of it? You own that too? You don't own it, do you? So what happens if you stop paying taxes on that property? Then you just take the land and leave the house? Oh, you take them both, right? There you go. They take them both. There you go. I think I broke his brain on that one. He was just sitting there thinking like, oh, that's kind of turned up. Now, some countries, if you own the land, it's yours, like DR. They own the land, it's theirs. It can be passed down from generation to generation. Other countries do have it. India has it too. But anyway, it can be passed down from generation to 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 generation. It can be passed down. They got 19 generations on it. It's still yours at the end of the day. Thinking about going to DR. You're definitely thinking about that. I got friends over in DR. Buy some land up there. Something like near the beach would be nice. Oh, that'd be awesome. Up near the beach every day, get up in the morning, and just see this white sand and blue water. That'd be cool. fish too on top of that. Now I know about seafood. I can't have crabs. Anything with a shell will kill me. But I can go do some fishing. Oh my goodness. Tell me that would not be amazing, man. Have a nice little place built out there. I ain't talking about luxury. I'm talking something nice. Something humble out there. Right next on top of the beach. And you can sit out there and basically do some fishing, some baked fish and baked bread. Oh my goodness, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just simple things in life, man. It's paradise. Not to say there's some big old fancy resort. No, I've done vacationing before, and I've never stayed at the resort ever. I go where the townspeople are at. That's where I go. That's where the food is at. I don't know resort and eat their food at the end of the day. No, I go down there where the real food is at. Where food is made with love, the real stuff. Go in town. That's where I go. Yep. That's life right there. That's what happened to a brother of mine. I tell you, I had a brother make 6 figures. Wall Street boy, he makes real serious money. And everything is about work. All about this, all about that. And one day he went on a trip and he came back a completely different person. I don't know what happened down there, but he is not the same person anymore. All the expensive suits, Rolex, all that stuff. He don't wear none of that stuff anymore. The guy's just wearing sandals, cut off shorts, and he's got a mohawk now. Yep, different person. It's really good too on top of that. He had a couple of heart attacks and some strokes, and he's stressful on his job, and he's not that person anymore. He just completely changed. Got a boat, and they live on the boat. They don't even in the house half the time. It's a whole different person. He can afford to retire, but yeah. I don't know what happened down there, but whatever happened, I'm glad it happened. It changed his whole entire life. Money ain't everything. It really ain't. That's why no matter how much money my company pulls at the end of the day, I don't want that stuff. I don't want no fancy car. I don't want any of that stuff, though. I want something simple, man. Nice little 1,000 square foot built house out in the middle of a park. Like I showed them videos I showed you. I love them houses. I don't care. It could be a rundown little shack. Don't care. I just want something small in the middle of nowhere and just a sea of butterflies, and at nighttime there's an ocean of fireflies. That's it. That's the perfect life for me. I don't need fancy jewelry. I don't need this, that, and the other expensive car. I don't want any of that. I don't want that little tiny house in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if that's playing in the back. That's why I like looking at these places. It just reminds me of what I'm working for.
Office Depot. Giant banner for your small business, huh?
This is how we do it.
See? That's beautiful. That's it. That's all I need. That's it. I don't need nothing expensive. 6 cars. I don't need that for. It's outrageous. Who needs that much room? I can see if you got a family and all, yeah. But who really needs that much room? Keep it cozy. Oh, man. This place right here. Look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That right there, that's a mansion. That's a mansion to me right there. There's sections of it I wouldn't even cut the grass anymore, just to attract butterflies and stuff. I don't want it. I want it structured nice, but I don't want it modernized. I don't. I want to keep it to the old school look to it. A couple nice big cobwebs in the corners up in here, right? Everything living in harmony. And sit out here and just watch the sunset drop. Beautiful. That's why I like these places. I'm looking at these videos like this. And that's what I'm gonna get. I definitely don't get one. I'm gonna get me a nice little cottage. This is paradise, people. I'm gonna have a section that is gonna have technology and another half with none of it in there. So I can just cut off from time to time. Sometimes I don't want to be around technology. I can go in that section and it's completely blocked off from all technology. To be able to go out and sit right there and just look at all that beauty. Or just have a nice little deck here and watch those clouds move past. Or just lay in the grass. This is paradise. I can be a millionaire, and that's where I'm gonna live in. No fancy cars, none of that, all period. I can give me a horse and just go crazy. Some chickens, some goats, nice little farm out there, grow my own food. Little pond out there to do some fishing in. That's paradise for me. I don't need all that stuff. Cobblestone, fireplace. Oh my goodness. Especially them old-fashioned stoves, basically, that you can cook in. I don't know, the wood burning stoves. Yeah, definitely. This is where I want to live. That's why I'm learning how to grow flowers and all that stuff, because I want to learn that. I want to learn how to grow my own wildflowers and stuff like that, so I can have this beautiful field of butterflies that can come in, and bees, and I can watch nature right in front of me. I would love to have that, man. Neighbors are way over here. It's pretty cool. Not too far away. I want to have some neighbors around me. And things do happen, you know, right? So it's good to have some people around me, but I don't want them too close to me. So this is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. Don't need all that at the end of the day. When I'm walking around, when I'm walking through the park, I'm happy. When I'm walking through the city, it feels like I'm being crushed. That's what it feels like. The reason why I liked the garage when I came here, because it was different. It was different from the houses I lived in. It was different. I liked it. I did. I liked it. It was a decision. I wasn't forced. And the naysayers want to make it sound like, oh, he was forced. No, I was never forced. I have money. I'm good. I'm just a person with a cat. That's it. Where else am I going to spend it on? And I'm not a person in the fancy jewelry and expensive car. What am I going to do with it? Literally, honestly. I'm a simple person at the end of the day. Netflix and a ham and cheese sandwich, and I'm a happy man at the end of the day. That's it. I don't go on fancy trips and all that. I live a simple life. I'm not about that life at the end of the day. So I make good money, but I just basically just quit someplace and that's where it stays. So I have the ability, if I want to go out and go get a nice place, I can do that. I've done it in videos. I showed you big places I've rented and lived at and everything. I had all that already. I don't want it. It doesn't make me happy. It doesn't. I was never happy in any of the houses that I lived in. I was not happy. I mean, I was blessed. I was thankful that God gave me this beautiful place. I was. But happy? Not really. I wanted something like that. That's what I wanted. Something where I had my own land and I just lived completely off the grid, didn't have to depend on anything, and that's what I like. Even if it was a house and the rain dripped through the little corner of the house, or I don't care. As long as it was just out there in the middle of nowhere, that's what I wanted. And I like the garage. I love the garage so much because it just separated me from the outside world. And here I can use my mind and I can basically build things and put things together and figure out how things work. That's what I like. I don't want it where everything is set for me. I don't want it. I don't like that life at the end of the day. I want it where I have to figure it out. I want a bathroom, I got to figure it out. I want a kitchen, I got to figure it out. I have to learn all this stuff. I like that way of living. I don't want to live in a place where everything is set and ready for me. I don't want that. If that place was empty, with nothing in it, I have to figure out how to make that place livable. That's what I like about it. You have to figure out how to take the rain from the sky and make it drinkable and make it washable. And how can I do this? I have to figure out how to take that sunlight and turn it into power so we can run the building. I have to figure out a way how to take the earth and get it to till fruit. So I can basically, fruit and vegetables, so I can basically survive. I like living like that. When days when it gets cold and I have to learn how to survival instincts have to kick in. How do I heat this place? How do I keep it warm? How do I keep it cool? I like living that way. It's not because I'm poor and don't have any money. I choose that because I like it. But some people figure out, oh, how can somebody live that way? I like it. That's why at the end of the day, I can go anywhere I want, and I got survival skills that I can. My father today told me how to hunt, fish, all that stuff. He dropped me in the woods with a buck knife and I can survive, no problem. I'll eat stuff that most people won't even touch. I have survival skills. I know. I'm not like high tech like some of these other people at the end of the day, but I know how to survive. The grid goes down, I'm good. I know how to survive. I was taught that way, but I like that way of life. I do. Now, I couldn't bring my ex into that because I don't think she would like living like that. You got to find somebody who really likes that living like that. I envy people who can have their entire life on their back. They can literally have a tent, everything right there. The bushcraft, I love these guys. Everything on their back. And they can just set up a whole entire living quarters with everything on their back. I think that's so fascinating. They can do this. I want to get to that point one day. But I find that right there absolutely beautiful. And that's what I liked about the garage. They gave me the ability to be able to figure things out, how to do it. But not everything is going to be easy. You know it's not going to be. You're going to go through struggles. It's going to be rough. It's going to be hard. But that's what I like. It's a challenge for me. Not moving to a house. We got a luxury kitchen. We got a luxury bathroom, big backyard, plenty of ample room, you know, big old basement, da 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 da. Yeah. Why do you think I was constantly in there building and basically changing the environment at will? And teaching myself stuff, learning stuff. I was never happy with the environment. I kept on changing it. Changing out the screens, changing out the projectors, changing out the furniture, doing this, doing that, behind the bed. I was constantly involved in the environment. At the end of the day, I just wanted something smaller. Much smaller. So that's why I liked it here. I didn't like the apartment. This apartment, I was around a lot of people there all the time, and I just felt like I was just being crushed. Constant chatter, talking, hearing other people. I can't take it. It's nuts. Right here, I don't mind the train. It didn't bother me at all. I soundproofed the walls and stuff, so nobody around me. You know, first day when I came here, it rained like cats and dogs. And I sat there, right there, and smiled. You know why I smiled? There's nobody over top me. There's nobody next to me from left to right. No one underneath of me. It's just me. That's it. And the cat. And God. That's it. Big old smile on my face. Happy. But the naysayers at the end of the day didn't like that. And I made the mistake by making it known and making my happiness known. I should have just kept it to myself. I was going to leave either way. I only have 1 year here until my contract decides basically about it. And got other plans for me. But still, while I was here, I was happy. I can't say one time I was in this place and I wasn't happy. I was happy here. I really was. I was more happier here than I was in all the places that I've had. And now the little place that I have, I like that place. You know why? Because I got 2 senior citizens live next to me and they're quiet as church mice. And guess what? I'm quiet as a church mouse too. You know, I'll sit up there, it's quiet, it's nice, and, you know, I like it. But I still want this. That's what I want. That's my goal. That's what I want. That's my paradise right there. And yes, I'm probably going to pay taxes on the land. The house technically will not be mowed. But, at least I won't spend a lot of money on it. Man, I'm telling you, get 2 big trees like this. I wouldn't want anything that close to the house, but still that's so nice. Probably give up a nice breeze. Man, I would ride my bike all the way down through here. It'd be amazing, man. What's on top of that mountain? Like, we gotta figure out what's going to get on top of that mountain right there. This is what I'm talking about. But nah, who I was with, no, they would have never done that. See, they came from DR. And they had a life like that. They want the opposite. They want the city life. That's what they want. That's what she wanted. Nah, for me, I just wanted that little tiny house on the hill. That's what I wanted. So the loft music that I listen to, this is what I was listening to when I was in the apartment. That's how I found it. This music relaxes me. and then the little cottages and stuff remind me that I'm not going to be in that apartment much longer. I'm going to be leaving that place. And that's what happened when I was at the bench. I made that decision. When I sat there, I had, what had on me? I had about $900 on me. When I was sitting out there, and the Lord was asking me, when I found this place over here, He's asking me, do you want to come here, or do you want to go back to the apartment? Now, I had $900 on me. My rent over there was around $1,480. No sooner than that, my notification went off. I had $600 transferred to my account. So I had more than enough to pay my rent. That's not the problem. I can make $1,000 in 2 days. Probably less than 2 days because it takes me about, in an order only lasts probably about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes, you know, I make $400 or $500. So I got the money, I can pay the rent. But I wasn't happy. I was miserable in that place. I was going through depression, really bad depression in that place. I couldn't stand it. I hated it so much. Worst place. I'll never do an apartment ever again. I don't care what. I'll never do it again. So I sat there on that bench. The same bench I go and sit down at. I made that decision right there. We can go here. But it's a garage around you, and there's there's power, but there's no kitchen, and there's no bathroom, and this, that, and the other. So you're making a huge, massive step from a place that has kitchen, has bathroom, but which one's going to make you happy at the end of the day? See, gentlemen, that's the thing you don't understand about true happiness. You got superficial. That's what you have. You don't know what true happiness is. When you sit there and make that decision, I can move here in a place that has none of the comforts, or I can go back to a place that has the comfort and I'm not happy. So I made a decision to come here because I knew here I could be happy, and happiness is more important than having the comforts in life. Some people are going to figure that out for years. When you figure out that even when you have the bare minimum of comfort, the one thing that's more important is that your happiness is important. And some people have all the comforts of life and they're depressed and miserable. Some even end up killing themselves in the end. You're thinking you got these rock stars that go out there, these people make all this money, they make a lot of money, and they kill themselves. And you're sitting there baffled like, what the heck happened? Like, how? They had everything they needed in life. That's not enough. It's not enough. That's why some of these people, God forbid, and it's sad, they take their lives. Because they worked hard to get there to that point. And imagine if the only thing that kept you alive was just to become famous. And then what happens when you become famous? The very things that you can have, they don't make you happy. And you slip into depression, and some of them don't come back. And then you're surrounded by a whole bunch of yes people. People that will agree to everything. That's got to be horrible. No one's going to be honest with you. No one's going to be upfront with you because they're afraid to hurt your feelings, that they're not going to get some of your money. You're dealing with a bunch of leeches all day. They're just going to take from you, steal from you, lie to you. That's kind of like they live. Now, on the outside, I know a lot of them seem to smile and they're happy, but deep down inside, when it all shuts down, how much happiness do you have? Dealing around a bunch of yes people that will tell you everything. When you got some people who don't even have what they have at the end of the day, and they got people that are with them 100% true blue. Because there ain't nothing nothing they want from them but their friendship. They got that true friendship at the end of the day. They don't have expensive cars, they don't have this, but they got happiness, and that's more important than anything in the world. So that's what you have to make a decision in life. What's more important? Your comfort of life or your happiness? My happiness came first. So when I came here, I had to build all that. I still was happy 100%. Whether I had to do this or whatever I had to do, I was still happy. More happy than in that place at the end of the day. And that place was huge. That place was, I think it was something like, the house was 1,600 square feet. So that place was somewhere between 900 square. It's a big apartment, 900 square feet. And I was miserable in every place in that apartment. I didn't spend hardly any time in the front room. I spent all my time in the back small area. That's where I spent my time at. Never happy in that place at all. And when I came here, I was happy. So, it ain't about money. Money can help you get things done. It will. Will money bring you true happiness? No.
Weinberg, we think about small business.
God brings you true
every
happiness.
day. So you can think about less.
It does. Lord will bring you true happiness. But then you realize down at the time you don't really want the money anymore. I mean, it's nice to have it all at the end of the day, but it's not really what you want. So, again, I know from the door, that technology, once we get into that establishment, it's going to make millions of dollars, a lot of money. But that's not the way my brain is functioning. Maybe people might be thinking like, oh yeah, you're going to get this and buy that. No. I'm going to get me a nice little place just like that. I'm going to build it with my own hands. Now, some of the stuff I'm going to need some help with laying the foundation. I ain't a masonry at the end of the day, so I got some friends in there that work in that field, so they're going to come and help me. But I'm going to build it with my own hands. Yeah. Desire to go to expensive restaurants and parties. I don't want it. My idea of having a good time is sitting back, watching some Netflix on my phone, maybe an old movie. Like I said, basic ham and cheese sandwich, that's it. Something cold to drink, that's it. Do a little barbecuing, roast some marshmallows, listen to some music, that's it. None of all that stuff. Now, I might want to go back to Disney World. I'm always going to go back, bring some family, some friends with me. That's it, but I'm not going out every single day. Most of my time will be spent there. And a workshop. Yes, a workshop. Where I can go and I can build and make things at the end of the day with my hands. That's what I like to do. And that's a beautiful place, a perfect place. Imagine how beautiful that place looks in the fall. And all those trees change to different colors. That's why I said people live out in the country. I envy you so much. I really do. Yeah. Even in the snow. I like the snow too. I like all of it. But I'm going to get it now. I'm definitely going to get my little cottage. I'm going to get my place. Lord, open up the door for me to get it. He know I've been looking at this computer and longing at these little shacks and just sitting there, just thinking about. He knows what you want at the end of the day. He's gonna bless us to be to get it. Cottage homes. Oh, look at that right there. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want. No, get out of the way. I'm good, thank you. My picture. Look at that. Tell me that is not gorgeous. This is what I'm talking about. Stuff like this, homes like this, a nice little place like this, nothing big. Something that looks big on the inside, but it's small on the outside. Kind of a fairy tale kind of home. Yep. Wow, that's 300 square feet. You can build these. They give you the blueprints for how to put it together. 1 bath, 1 floor, 0 garage. Of course, we're going to up ours a little bit. I want to do 1,000 square feet. That's what I want to do. 1,000 square feet. Still 1 bathroom, 1 bedroom, because it's me and a cat at the end of the day. But I want to put 3 floors in mine. I want something with a nice little library area for the attic. I want the room to be completely circle. I want to give it a kind of like medieval kind of look to it. And I definitely don't. I definitely want a garage. I want a workshop. I'm gonna save this. This is where I'm gonna contact my friend. My friend does brickwork. That's what he does. He's a masoner. It's a masoner. Masoner. That's what he is. Yeah. He does that kind of work. So he's going to build all, he can build all this right here. I'm going to send a picture of this to him. Can you build this part? Because I want to build the rest of it myself, but he could do this himself. This would be nice. A nice chimney in there. It's got that kind of Hansel and Gretel kind of look to it. So I know I'm off topic, but I'm in my own little world right now. Look at this. Get the whole setup in here. How to put all the want a wood burning stove. That's what I want. Vintage wood burning stoves. Wow, look at these right here. This is what I'm talking about. These are the antique ones. This is what I want. I want one of these just like this. That's what I want. Look at that. Look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. That's what I want. I want something like that on my stove. I don't want anything high-tech in there. First, I have to have a new refrigerator, but I want my refrigerator to look old. I wonder if we can get the refrigerator to look like this. Antique refrigerators. Just a lot of money for a fridge. I'm gonna have to get him to get an older refrigerator, but basically he's gonna have to modify to make it look older on the outside. Whoa, that's a refrigerator. That is hot. See, this is the stuff I like. That is nice. I like this right here. I like these. Cobblestone fireplaces. I had one of these in the house. Last house I had a cobblestone fireplace put in it. Hobbit style cobblestone fireplace. Ooh, yes they did. They made it circle. I like that. They put a circle in there. What's kind of hot? Oh, no. Look at that. Look at the kind of, yeah, that's nice. That is really nice. That is really nice. Definitely. So I do want, and when I put this thing together, I do want a section of it, because I'm only 1,000 square feet. I want a section that opens in the hallway. I want an actual tree going through this thing, coming out the other end. That's what I want. Trees inside your house. Like that. But I want it a little bit bigger. Much bigger. People literally have trees inside their homes. It'll go right through one end, out the other. Yep. It's gonna be more of an open area, like it's where rain can come in that section. So it's gonna be designed for that. A lot of glass in that section, so I can see a lot of the outdoor and everything at the same time. That's what I want. But I also want furniture in there too. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous right there. Oh man, are you kidding me? Look at that. See, this is the kind of stuff I love. This is the kind of stuff I like. I thought about that once. I thought about living in a treehouse. Actually came to mind a couple of times, but the ex didn't want it. No, dream killer. She didn't want it. She just couldn't imagine living in a tree. You ever seen tree houses before you go in there? They're gorgeous. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. It's like tree houses if you had a kid. No. They're called luxury tree houses. Luxury tree houses. Yeah, these things are gorgeous on the inside. Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about. Making my heart hurt. Making my heart hurt. Look at that. That's beautiful. This one's got a pool attached to it. Yeah, I wanted to do a treehouse. I wanted to do a luxury treehouse. But no, she didn't want it. She didn't want it. It's too far away from my job. That's the one thing I hate about that too. Now, I was blessed to be able to leave my job and work work my own business at the end of the day. And I'm trying to train her, trying to teach her how to do the same thing. You know what I mean? I got business skills. I can help her start her own business and she can become self-sufficient. No, she wanted to depend on the job. Depend on the job. No freedom whatsoever. Depend on the job. But, you know, when you think about it, I'm not putting people who work 9 to 5s, I got a lot of respect for you. I do have a lot of respect for you. But it just wasn't my thing at the end of the day. You know, when I talk to other people and they say, well, you know, you don't work a 9 to 5? I was like, no, I don't. I actually don't work a 9 to 5. I work my own business at the end of the day. I have a lot of in-between time, but I still have time at the end of the day. I have to do a lot of work on top of that. Like, we're basically, my hours are a little different. Yeah, I can sit here and I can take a lunch break anytime I want to, and I can go sit out in the park and all that. But I still have a lot of responsibility at the end of the day too, on top of that. Unlike you, like when you get paid, your money is in your account. When I get paid, somebody can file a complaint against me and money can be taken out of my account. And I have to go fight that to put the money back into the account. And I might end up going to court, which means this costs me lawyers at the end of the day, and that costs me money too. And on top of that, taxes and everything else I have to pay at the end of the day. Yeah, I pay a lot. I have to pay a lot out of my pocket. Yep. Where the facility you work in, and the facility you work in is a facility I rent at the end of the day. That costs money. So my hours are longer than yours because you take days off and vacation, and once you get off your job, you're done. Not me. I have to be there. I have to work late at night, I have to do it early in the morning, to work late at night, and yeah, I have to work on days, on my Saturdays and Sundays and holidays and birthdays and everything. So when you're done with the job, you're done. Not me. No. Now, do I complain about that? No, I like it. I like my work. I like my job. I like what I do. But also, too, there's perks to me because at the end of the day, I get paid a little more, and then on top of that, I can control my own capital and what I want. So I can develop a technology and get paid for that technology because I control all that. And then on top of that, I can take breaks anytime I want. Like right now, if I decide that I just want to take the whole day off and just sit in the park and stare at a tree, I can literally do that and still get paid while I'm doing that. You don't have to worry about promotions, no bosses, no one can fire me, all that stuff. Yeah, and it comes, but then again, like I said, there's other stuff that I don't take care of on top of that. So my sister knows that I have a bit of a degree, and she knew a job that I could have worked in. I can make good money. I went to restaurant school, and I can make about $40 an hour at this job. And she had made a couple calls, and she wanted to help me out. Maybe she thought that my business had slowed down. She thought maybe it would be a nice job for me to work, but I can't do it. My business didn't slow down. All businesses do that. They fluctuate. They slow down. Now, as you can see, yeah, I made the money with no problem, but I'm not used to that. I haven't worked a job like that. I'm not trying to seem snobbish. It's just me. Please, it's just me. All right? I have that right. People get mad and say, oh, well, you think you're... I don't think I'm better than anybody. That's just the life that I chose for myself. I have degrees. I can go out and get good jobs if I want good jobs. I just don't want it. I like my freedom. I like the freedom to be able to just, you know, have no supervisors, no bosses, no one can threaten me, no one can fire me at all, period. No one has control of me. That's what I feel at the end of the day. And some people like to work, and that's what they do. They like to be a part of the workforce, and that's what they love. That's just not for me. I like my freedom. I went to the store. I went to go buy some stuff. I'm conducting business. I'm making money while I'm doing it. And then, you know, I just walk home from the store. I just sit in the park and chill. I'm not on a time clock or any kind of schedule. That's I got things I got to do that day, and I'm on schedule. But right now, the day is leisure. I can just go right and pick this up and go over here and be done with it. So to be at this job, that means I would have to have a supervisor, I would have to have a boss over top me, and you know, it's the same for me. That's the reason why I became a boss. I wanted to be able to have more leisure time. I wanted to be able to have more freedom. I wanted to have control. That's why I became a boss. I made that decision when I remember I was working in a restaurant and I seen the owner walk in. And he came in, looked around the restaurant, you know, he's a real nice guy and everything, and some of the food and stuff like that the chefs were making, and made a little dinner for people. And then he ate it and, you know, thanked them and he left. That's it. That's all. He's going on vacation. Going to go out with his wife. We're going to Beachy Islands. They're going to. We talked about. I said, wow, that's nice. That'd be nice that you could just go anytime you want to. Just leave right out the door. If I left, I'd get fired. I want that. I want to be a boss. No. Now through time, I had other businesses. You know, I had other businesses besides this company. I had 5 companies. They all failed. Every last one of them failed. You know why? I put myself first. I said that I did it all. And God didn't bless any of my business. I lost all 5 of them. And this is the first business that I put in God's name. And I gave him all the glory and it took off. So I like my life. I like that I don't have to be up early in the morning. And I don't have to be at a job all day, and I'm not putting anybody else down. I'm really not. That's just what I chose for myself. So, in the middle of the day, I can just sit there and just do whatever I want to do because, you know, I got that kind of fluctuation. I got that kind of freedom, and that's what scares me too. On top of that, because as the company is going to expand now out there, some things may change for me, where I'm going to have to bring some people on board to help me run the business, so I can do more of what I want to do. While I started everything to begin with, I don't want the job, I don't want my company to become a prison for me. That's why I don't want to grow too big. I don't want to be a giant. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to have a nice little mom and pops, a good, nice little crew of people to work with, and we just do things on a big scale. That's all. I don't want big chains or stores. I don't know. I don't want that. I just want to keep it nice and simple. I still want to do business with other people, no problem with that. I want to strip contracts. I just want to keep things on a minimum. I don't want to go too big. And that's pretty much. I turned it down. I turned down the offer. I like what I have. That's why I did it. I need to spend more time with Mr. Fur Bear over there. Mr. Fur Bear! Mr. Fur Bear! Bear! Fur Bear? I swear to God, something you don't mind for Jack. They don't. If I had just whistled, the dog would have made me lick me to death by now. But I love him. That's what he does. That's what his job is. He's a little teenager. Something. Okay, that's in your own world. You Mr. Bear! It's Fur Bear! 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 Look at him like, what the freak do you want? You got nothing better to do than call my name over and over again. If I didn't listen the first time, then I wasn't going to listen the second time. But no, you just got to keep on going. I swear. That's what he's just thinking right now. He just got no common sense whatsoever. Wake me up out of my sleep. I was having a good sleep. Cats are teenagers. You see that look he just gave me? You see that look he just stared at me? Like, man, you lost your mind. You got nothing better. You're over there minding your own business. I'm over here minding my own business. And you're just going to wake me up out of my sleep to call me a name that's not even mine to begin with. Can you imagine if cats had the ability to talk back to you? Oh, the sassiness, the sarcasm would be through the roof. Cats got their sarcasm. They're into it. Can you imagine that? The attitude you would get from your cat walking in like, what do you want? Really? You want to touch me? Well, how good if I just touch you all day long, okay? You can't be over in your own section. Why are you in my section breathing up on my head? Do you really have to be here? Is it a must for you to be here? Who the frick are you looking at? Am I looking at you? You're not looking at me? Oh, I'm done with this. Early in the morning, waking you up, telling there's no food in my dish. I hate that one so much. He does it all the time. I can feel his dish constantly stays full all the time. But there's one little bald spot in the middle of his dish. He just loses it. Wow! And my guy, oh, what's wrong? And he'll go on and go on, what's wrong? Look over, and that's it. Little bald spot. Put the food in there, and everything's good. And he'll take 2 bites and go to sleep. Yeah. I love you. I'm over here having a conversation about you. Taco. Taco. I swear I love this cat. Cat got an attitude like I wouldn't have it any other way. I swear I would not have it any other way. Hey, Taco. 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 You hear me calling him. Taco. Hey, what's up, man? You good? You want some treats? You want some treats? Look, I told you. They got attitudes like you wouldn't freaking believe. That's what I love about cats. I love dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love my dogs. I do. I love my dog. The dog, all I gotta do, that's it. Man, that sucker would bust down through the door, knock me over, yeah, lick me to death. The cats, they call it ain't taco. Taco. They hear you, they just don't care. And they look at you like, what? What the freak you want? We got nothing else to do. Don't you got work to do at the end of the day? We got things to do at the end of the day. We got things to do. Yeah. That's what I love about him. He got an attitude. He's cool. He is. He's just like that. A friend of mine, I was talking to her. She was talking about her cat. I call him Mr. Chunky. That cat's so chunky. And I'll be like, do you hug your cat? Do you pick up and hug your cat? She said, yeah, when I'm on her time. That's how it is. What are you staring at? You're literally standing at the installation. I can't wait to get a CD for it. Where's projection set up? Get a projection set up there for him. Oh, treehouse. Taco would love this right here. He would love this. I hope he wouldn't jump off the balcony and try to do something weird, but Swiss Family Robinson. I like their setup. Which I don't understand that. Do you ever watch Swiss Family Robinson compared to Gilligan's Island? Gilligan's Island, they were trapped on an island. Of course, same thing, like same shipwreck. One had a shipwreck. They both had shipwrecks, but they had a professor with theirs, a man of science, and you know, you would figure of a person like that, they would have great intelligence. They would live in a better like a settlement. But the Swiss Family Robinson, their place was off the chain. They had little decks going from here to there. They had an elevator and all that stuff. And they lived up in the trees, and these guys lived right on the land. So we just having that debate one time. Swiss Family Robinson. Oh, I might watch that. Swiss Family Robinson. Oh, I'm gonna watch this tonight. I missed this show. This was a good one too. Getting shipwrecked. Yeah, they lived up in the trees. And Gilligan them, come on, you had a professor with you. You had a guy, man of science, and you lived on the ground at the end of the day, and they lived up in the trees, and it's a beautiful tree house. The tree house was insane. I'm gonna watch this tonight. Trails had levels to it. All right, people. Pretty sure you got things to do. Right now, I'm killing time. I am. I've got to be out of here at around 9 o'clock. We don't have everything here to do the demonstration, so I got to get all that together. And then I'm going to let me see something. Hold on a minute. Well, this won't work? No, that's not going to work. This one has to be probably such that. We can hang, at least hang that up. When we're done with that. Dude, we don't have any screws in the wall or anything. Check over here what you want to do from the wall. I'm going to hang this at least. Have that done. Oh, perfect. Found something that actually will work. All right, we're going to use this instead. This will work. Yep. Swiss Family Robinson. Pay me no mind at all. Like, what do you want, man? You're always talking about something. Yeah, I'm probably talking about nothing over there. Calling your name, Taco. Calling your name. What do tigers do the same thing? Like, what's the reaction time when a tiger says, "Oh, somebody need you now"? I swear right now, you'd be the laziest Thundercat on the face of the planet. I love you. When you imagine you being the Thundercat, like thunder, thunder, thunder. Not today, man. I'm too busy. I'm over in the corner. Can you say Thundercat? We can get this on. No, you know what? I'm gonna do this later on. Look at lazy Thundercat. Mantra's taking over the planet. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go lick myself way in the corner. I love you, Taco Bear. You're so bitey. Why are you so bitey? Every day you're all bitey. You're so bitey. Every day you're bitey. Yeah, I want to think about how I'm going to hang this screen up. What about this projector? Does this projector have... Well, it's vents on the bottom. Yeah, wow. There's a vents on the bottom of this screen. I want to do a portrait mode again. I wonder. Oh, the vents on the bottom. That sucks. All right, wait a minute. And that does 4.3, so that's definitely not going to work. I like the projector for here. I'm going to get me another one. But I'm going to have to build me a stand for this. Oh, yeah, the vents are on the bottom. All right, so I want to design one of these. I love this projector. This is the one I paid $10 for. I'm going to buy me another one. And I'm going to build me a custom stand. These things are lightweight. I'm going to build me a nice stand. Oh, wait, I could use the Chrissy's. I could use that one. Because the Chrissy's are flat on the bottom. I don't have to build a stand either. I just get another one. I just paid $100 for one. Because the Chrissy's make fantastic portrait projectors. Chrissy LX. No, it's the skates. LW400. Chrissy LW400 projector.
Here is some information about Chrissy LW400.
Remember I told you that projector costs $2,000, brand new. You get them used, for cheaper. But somebody got one used for $50 right there. $50. $50. It's on eBay. I wonder if it's good. Used. No remote control. Lamp has, well, they go up to 3,000 on the lamp hours, so that's good. No remote control. Yeah, which one, does any of them have remote controls? They're hard to get remote controls for Chrissy's. One thing about the Chrissy's, two things you need to do. LX800, no, it's the LX400 and LW400. The LW400 is a WXGA, and the LX is an XGA. It's an XGA? No, it's an SPGA. And the other one's, no. The LW is an XGA, and the LX is an SPGA. That's what it is. And then the bridge. So if you find it without the bridge, it's with a more advanced lens in it without the bridge. That's a standard lens because it has the bridge. $50. $50. Let me see. $50 ain't bad. It's actually pretty good. See how the side is? It has a handle on it. Makes it fantastic for standing up. Let me get one of these. I have it. Don't we have one of these things laying around? Oh, for a minute. I think that one even there. Why I gotta stop buying things I don't need. Bam! We got one. I have one here. I'm gonna get me a lamp for my projector, so I can do portrait modes. Bam. Chrissy LW400. And right there, I got mine. Yep. I'll pull out and put my freaking new lamp in. I knew I had one around here somewhere. We got like 70 projectors. We should have it. Definitely should have it. I got some in storage. Got my other projectors in storage. Let me see. I need the lamp for the LX. Which one it is? Let me see. Lamp for the Chrissy Christie LW W400. This is the same model projector that I used to push the fish through in the storefront. Ooh, man. Okay, let me see. Jasper. Jasper got 47 bucks. Yes, siree. What does Amazon have for? I'll do 80 at Amazon. Doesn't make a difference. Just I know. I gotta count it though. So let me see. Ooh. I'm paying $174 for it. Amazon got this baby. No, be nice, be nice, be nice. Yeah, give me what I asked for. Thank you. All right, let me see. This one's for 70 bucks. This would be the one to get. Bam! This is for Chrissy. Let me see the models. Yep, LW400. There's my baby right there. Yep, I'm getting this one today. Ordering this one. I hook up my projector and my portrait roll back in. Some portrait. We'll make a portal, baby. A portal. We'll make a portal taco. A portal. We're gonna twice. Gonna find out what's on all nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Let me set my charger's on. Oh, charger's doing good. Yummy. All right. You know when you can sleep when you're awake. Yeah. We got 8:05. So yeah, business is about to open up from the time press to go jetty. On top of that, the weather's gonna be good today too. Not gonna be too hot, cause man, I do not feel like basically. I literally, my phone yesterday, cause it was so hot, I literally sweated into my outlet, my charging port. You know what happens when you sweat into a charge phone? Water gets in there, your charge isn't charged anymore. And I needed the phone like to work, cause last time I went through that, and I got rain into my port, my phone didn't charge for 2 days and it died. And I went out and bought a brand new phone, which was a complete nightmare. I get the phone, and it didn't even link to my other phone. It wouldn't tether. And that became a headache. So I took it back, and then me and the guy got into some altercation, because we didn't fight anything. We got an altercation because he tried to gag me. He tried to tell me that my phone was damaged and was not working. So there was something stuffed up in there, and the reason why the charger wouldn't go in there. No, it just basically, the phone was dead. Of course it wasn't working. So I took my phone back, took their phone back, lost $25 in the process of it all, and then I had to pay $10 for a new SIM card to put it to the other phone. I don't know what they did to my other phone, my other SIM card. And long story short, it cost me like $35 or something. I went 90 bucks, but ended up only getting $60 back out of it. And this is the phone that works. So I gotta get a case for this thing. But 2 days without a phone and some other crappy phone they gave me. So yeah, I go on and get the case for this thing so I don't damage it. But this one right here, sweat got into it and it stopped working, but it will allow it to work because I need to work today because I got things to do. So I'm gonna put this screen up right now. Alright. Sorry if you see me looking kind of rough on camera. I can't shave until my blades get in. So yeah, I got my Andys. You know about shaving the Andy clippers. I love those things so much. But anyway, yeah. I gotta wait for my blades again. I can shave all this off. Sunny day. I'm about to make a big mistake. Walk over there without the drill. Chasing the sun away. After we're chasing the sun away, are we going to look at the Sesame Place fight? I think we are. I think we are going to make it to Sesame Place. Tell me. tell me how to get. What you doing, Dad? I have no idea. We're just hanging the screen up in a weird way. This is what we do. All right, so are we setting up? No, I just got to do this video where I got to test, make sure that we're not testing. It's going to work either way. But 1,000 because I need the demonstration for down here. But no, when I do the whole other screen, I'm going to be on site to do that. I'm going to get my projector repaired for it. That's basically about it. Because I'm not trying to set up anything here. I mean, Lord told me to pack it up, and that's what I did. I packed it up. Now, I'm going to get ready because I got to go pick up tape. I still got to come back here and tape up the rest of the boxes, get them all ready and good to go. And then after that, I have to bag a lot of stuff up. Something bagging stuff up. And I got my virtual address already set up. I just got to go in and I have to basically set up a post office box for the virtual address to link in. That's it. All right, people. Thank you for killing time with me. And also kill, I thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Again, if it wasn't him, we wouldn't have any of this technology. My customers for supporting my company. I really appreciate it. I'm going to come out of my work here and get out here and get my stuff done. All right, people. Thank you for your time and God bless.